He'll... them where they stand. Either way, looks like we're about to find out. The boss is here.
While you were off doing your thing, Mags and William got all the operators together and took over the power plant. If those idiots think they're gonna get away with this, they're dead wrong. I'll skin them alive.
Those spoiled little shits, still acting like fucking children.
How could you let this happen?
The hell? Since when was I in charge of the other gangs? Look, boss, if you don't want your job, just say the word. I'll be happy to take it from you.
Okay, just calm down and start at the beginning.
You want story time? Fine. But I'm way past calming down. Word came back from the Commonwealth that you're favoring the Pack and the Disciples. Well, surprise, surprise. Mags and William didn't take the news so well. They took their gang and muscled into the power plant. Now they got the entire place locked down. You better not let them get away with this, boss. We want payback, and we want it now.
And we're not talking about some slap on the wrist here. Mags and William need to pay for what they've done. They were dead the moment they decided to take out some of my crew.
Look, boss, this is your play. You've had our back, so we'll watch yours. But you have to swear to us that Mags and William will pay.
I hate to lose the operators. Isn't there some other way?
They're already lost, boss. Ain't a single operator that's gonna submit to you now. Mags and William ain't gonna come back around. Not alive, anyway.
They're as good as dead.
We're with you on this, all the way.
The Disciples will make sure no one escapes. I'm going to enjoy this.
Hey, boss, can I ask you something?
What's up?
We've been running together for a while now. You ain't afraid to take what you want. And don't let anybody get in your way. Got more guts than most folks. I guess what I'm wondering is, why? What's behind all this for you?
I just like being able...
It's a good way to live, as long as it don't. You ask me, this whole damn world is here just to tear you down. Decks stacked against you from the very beginning. Most folks are too stupid to realize it. They just sort of stumble through, managing to scrape together some shitty little... They struggle every day until something catches them off guard. And then that's it. Lights out.
It's the best most people can do.
Man, that's bullshit. But then some folks are too aware of it, you know? And so they decide they're gonna have it all. Right now. In fact, fucking raiders. They get so greedy, so focused on right now.
And what about you?
As far as I'm concerned, all these people, you and me though, we're different. Don't know about you, but I had this shit figured out early. Grew up in your... They were pushovers. Watched them get smacked around by raider gangs for years. One day, I'm watching them cower in front of some punk with a gun, and it just hits me. I ain't gonna end up like... So I bail. I'm what, 12 years old? Didn't matter. Who the hell knows? Dead, I'm sure. Probably a long time ago. I bounced around for a few years.
Sure.
I was running for a caravan for a while. Did some scavenging, did odd jobs for settlements. When the raiders came through, everyone rolled over. Raiders took what... Didn't take long before I finally figured out. Next time a gang came through, I joined. Worked my way up over the years, and running with you now seems like it was all.
Running together? Is that all?
Jeez, boss, I don't know. I mean, one step at a time, okay? How about we keep going on like this, and... Now let's go kill some shit. Hey, can I have your ear for a second?
Of course.
I just wanted to say that this, you know, the two of us working, I left Nukaworld with you, hoping you'd be the overboss the gangs needed. No question, you know how to take care of yourself.
Sure.
But damn, if you don't have fun doing it, and more than I can trust you.
You're damn right I've got your back.
I know you do, boss. And that means something, you know? I ain't saying I regret the choices I made, just that early on, I was a little starry-eyed.
Right.
First gang took me in when I was 16. Decent-sized group, fair amount of muscle, only me being new and young. I didn't know enough to keep my mouth shut. Started making some...
So what?
Well, eventually the boss approaches me. Connor, his name was. I don't remember what stupid-ass name he used back then. The Harvest. It was never as intimidating as he thought it was. Anyway, at first I think he's pissed, like I'm undermining his authority. But he actually listens to me. Very funny. So here I am. Connor's always coming to me, asking what I think of his plan. After something like a year of working closely together goes by, we work the whole thing out in secret, where we meet on neutral ground, who does the negotiating. I was more than happy to take point on negotiating with 3 of our biggest guys to back.
That's all.
I know. And if I'd been about an hour in, they're just starting to come around and realize gunfire and explosions. Lots of both. At first I'm thinking, oh, but the more time that goes by, the more I start to realize what's happening. See, he figured he's pumped me for all the information I was good for. Have me around, so he used us as a diversion. Something to keep the other gang's attention while he gets their stuff, and I just happen to die in the crossfire.
Okay, but clearly...
Yeah, I did. I find myself on the other side of this whole thing. Messed up, but thought about going in shooting. But that was just anger, revenge talk. So I moved on. Promised myself I was never gonna be that stupid again. Was never gonna trust anyone to do it.
Great story.
Ever since that day, I ain't trusted nobody. You, though, you're the real. I finally found somebody worth fighting with.
Sure.
I don't mean to be. I'm just saying.
Thanks, Gage.
You are the over. Well, I figure this is enough. We probably ought to get...
Right.
But really.
I'm gonna hunt those operators down one by
Hey, Nisha.
Damn operators. Never trusted those sneaky bastards.
You need me to carry something. Say the word.
Hey,
What's up, boss?
look alive, Gage.
Nukaworld. All lit up. It's goddamn beautiful.
It sure is. I haven't seen any.
It ain't just the light. Now that Mags and William are gone, and the operators ain't much of a threat anymore, there's not much. We've made one hell of a mark on the Commonwealth. There ain't a soul from here to Diamond City that hasn't heard of us. And despite what happened at the power plant, the rest of our gangs are stronger than ever. I took a big chance helping you take down Coulter. Glad that paid off. You know the real difference between him and you? The reason that the rest of us are behind you? You were willing to bleed for us. You put your neck on the line to get us ahead in this shitty world. And believe it or not, that means something to us.
Thanks, Gage.
You're welcome. Just don't let it go piss me off, and I'll still kick your ass from here to the Atlantic. So I guess the next move is yours to make. With the power to the park back online, you might want to cover old ground and see if you can get into some of the places that were cut off. Or maybe hit up Shank and take out a few more Commonwealth settlements, if you've left any standing. Oh, and of course, you could always lend Nisha or Mason a hand. I'm sure they have plenty of jobs to run.
Sounds like we still have plenty of trouble to get into. I guess we better get started.
Then I guess that does it, boss. You point the way and the gangs will follow. There's plenty of caps out there just waiting to be taken. And as long as you keep bringing them in, we'll have your back.